The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent. The Gender View The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent. The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus. The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent.
We will be getting underway very shortly, so just a final call for anyone that has not registered for the stud judging.
The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent.
No, you do.
Yeah, just kids, if you could just contestants, if you could. We're not actually judging at the moment, so just come back there and sit down, please. We're just not quite ready for everyone to go. We've got to all be split into groups, so there'll be one group here, like the juniors, the seniors, and the QS people on the other end. So, thank you.
The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent.
Right, we're going to split you up now, competitors. The Queensland Ag Show's competitors will be going over to the, what we call number 3 ring, I think, over in front of the Ernest Bain stand. The junior competitors to what I'll call ring 1. That's where Adrian's out here now with his hand in the air. That will be where the junior competitors will be judging. And the seniors over in the other ring over there where Paul is now. Where the Speckled Park cattle are. So juniors will be working, starting on the Limousins in ring 1. The seniors over on the Speckled Parks in ring 2. And the Queensland Ag Show's finalists over onto ring 3 in front of the Ernest Bain stand. Now, competitors, when you're writing your comments down or your selections down, make sure that if you're in ring 1, you put your selections down as set 1 on your sheets. The same with in ring 2. If you're judging in ring 2 at the moment, put your selections down on your sheet where it says set 2. And same with the Queensland Ag Shows over the back. Right, competitors, you've got 10 minutes starting from now. Clock's on. 10 minutes you've got to make your selections in your various rings. And just a reminder, if you are judging in ring 1, you'll be writing your selections down as set 1 on your sheets. Yes, and it's an individual competition, so don't go talking to somebody and saying, well, which one do you think? You've got to do it yourself. .5 minutes, competitors, 5 minutes. 2 minutes, competitors, 2 minutes. One minute. That's it. Time. Thank you. Time. Swap over, please. Juniors over to the Speckled Parks and seniors over to the Limousin. Thanks. No, other way around. Juniors to the Speckles. Seniors over to Ring 3. And the Queensland Ag Shows will be coming over to the Limousins. Yeah, righto. Right, time's on. You've got 10 minutes. Clock's ticking. While you're on the grounds here today, don't forget to drop into the Suncorp Bank hospitality marquee for a coffee or tea and freshly homemade bakery treats. All available there for a cash or FPOS donation with funds raised benefiting the Toowoomba Hospitals Foundation. Everybody's welcome over there. It's over behind us. You'll see the big Suncorp sign. Also, Ag Force are here. They've got their marquee just adjacent to this judging ring, and they'll have a few activities there for the kids with badge making and careers information and more, so drop in and see the Ag Force people. And if you're looking for a good feed, the Woolworth Steak Bar is open on Machinery Hill, open early every morning also, so for the next couple of days during Eka Beef Week, you can get a nice feed up there at the Woolworth Steak Bar. Our overjudge this morning for these young judges competitions is Mr. Anthony Ball from Elders Studstock. We're Rockhampton, I think. Anthony, are you? Yep, based out of Rockhampton. At 5.5 minutes. At 3 minutes, competitors. At 2 minutes. 1 minute 30. Time. That's time, thank you. Juniors, if you'd move over now to ring 3, over to the Angus, where the Angus are parading. Ag Shows Queensland. If you'd move over to judge the Speckled Park breed. And we'll get the seniors over here very shortly, over to the limousines. Time's on, you've got 10 minutes. Remembering that this is an individual event, no colluding with your mates, thanks. It's an individual event. Cody Payne. You put your hand up, Cody, wherever you are. You've dropped your score sheet. Cody Payne. Here he comes, I think, by the look of it. Got him. Now, whilst you're here, don't forget to check out the Health Hub, the Echo Beef Week Health Hub. That's out just behind us here in the big trailer, the big semi-trailer. 15-minute basic health check, skin check, and learn more about your mental health support in remote and rural communities with Queensland Health. Also, of course, Stock Live are very proud to be supporting the Ekka by bringing the 2025 Ekka Beef Week cattle events live to screens right across the country. Every ring, every breed and every day of Beef Week will be screened live on stocklive.com.au, so your friends at home, if you can let them know, they can just tune in to stocklive.com.au to watch the events here at the Ekka. At 5 minutes, competitors, 5 minutes. Somerville House, the great school over there at South Brisbane, Somerville House. They've got a marquee here today, and they'll be here until 4 o'clock today. They've been supporting the lead steer competition for the last couple of years, and they've got special giveaways over there, so drop in for a chat with the Somerville House people. Also, the Office of Industrial Relations through Workplace Health and Safety Queensland here to share practical tools, safety resources, expert advice to help you and your workers to stay safe, healthy and productive. They've got a marquee just out behind us here, so drop in and see the Office of Industrial Relations and get some information there. 1 minute 30 competitors, 1 minute 30. And if you've finished, you can hand your cards in, your scorecards. Thirty seconds. I'd reckon that'll be nearly time. Apparently I can't count. Time. Thank you. Hand your cards in. Thank you. It will be a little while now whilst we input all of this information into the computers to give us our results. So just talk amongst yourselves. Somebody suggested to me yesterday afternoon that I do a song and dance routine or something, but we didn't want to subject you to that because we wanted you to stay here. Right, the first of our competitors now in the state finals of the Queensland Ag Show's Young Beef Cattle Judges competition, representing the Burnett Subchamber, Annika Hansen. Yep.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I was looking for that bull I could send out into a herd of heifers that had that long jeopardy in last year's. A bull that ticks the 3 Bs, beef, bone and balance. A bull that offers presence but still that reproductive soundness. And that's what's gotten bull number 1 into first today. When I was looking at this bull, he's got that masculine head on him. He's got that presence and power through those shoulders. He's showing a lot of muscle and depth throughout him, really showing us where that beef industry is heading in the future. He's very structurally correct throughout all his angulations in this bull. I felt he had good testicular development and that he was just the most correct bull in this class, and it was just that overall muscling and natural carcassing about this bull that's gotten him over the bull in second today, bull number 3. Coming down to this bull, he's got good neck extension, really wide in between those shoulders, carries that thickness down throughout his body, really wide in his forward rib down through that hind rib. And I feel like he did track as well, maybe just not as easygoing when he was placing his feet, maybe just not as clean in his hoof strike. And I just felt like he wasn't as correct down through his testicular development. But it was just that overall bull's early maturing pattern that got him over the bull in third today, bull number 4. This bull, he's very structurally correct down through his sheath area. Very tidy throughout. He had a really good foot shape, very correct down in that forward quarter of his structure. I just felt maybe he was short stepping and just maybe in the future he'll get a bit tense through that hind quarter as he tries to track around. But it was just that overall amount of bone that he has down throughout his length of body that did get him over the bull in fourth today, bull number 2. This bull, I really do admire this bull for that masculinity he's got. I just felt when I was looking at him, he just wasn't placing his feet quite as well as the other bulls, and he didn't quite have that, the bone I was looking for today, that bone definition. But I still really admire this bull, and he's very true to breed for all his characteristics. Just to conclude, I'd like to thank the Overjudge, the Burnett Subchamber, the Queensland Ag Show for inviting me to judge here today, and anyone else who made this day possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Annika. Our second contestant today, representing the Central Highlands Subchamber, Bo Thompson. Keep it right up close to your mouth when you're speaking, and hold it up higher, not down there. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I pass my judgment on this line of speckled bulls here today, I'd firstly like to thank the Queensland Ag, Central Highlands for inviting me here, my fellow competitors, all the spectators that come to watch here today, and the Eka for having me. The order I placed these bulls in today was 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 4, when he walked in the ring, I was looking for a bull that was easygoing, masculine, had good bone capacity and testicular development. And he really just ticked it all for me. He had everything I was looking for, which is a clear standout for me. Number 3, he's a massive big bull. What put him down today was probably just his testicular development. He's a very masculine bull. I loved his bone capacity all throughout his whole body. That's probably just what put him over number 2. Number 2, another great speckled bull. He carried himself very, very well. He's a very masculine bull. He's a very long bull, however, I feel like he just lacked the bone capacity of the ones above him. However, it was probably just his overall masculinity that put him over the bull here in 4th place today, number 1. Number 1, look, taking nothing away from me, he did lack a bit of that bone capacity. He did track out very well, and I did like him a lot. However, it was just, what put him down today was just his bone capacity over the others above him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bo. Representing the Central Queensland Subchamber now, Jess Chapman. Oh, coming from a long way away. Close and keep it up close to your mouth.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I pass my comment on this lineup of bulls here today, I'd like to take the chance to thank our Overjudge, Mr. Anthony Ball, for his time, Queensland Ag Shows for allowing me to speak here today, as well as the Central Queensland Sub-Chamber for allowing me to represent them. I've placed these bulls in order of 1, 3, 4, 2. The number 1 bull, I believe he just has great sire appeal as well. He's extremely muscular. I really admire the structural correctness of this bull, and it was just his overall testicular development which has placed him above the bull I've placed in second, number 3. The number 3 bull, again, an extremely muscular bull. He's got great sire appeal, and it was probably just his overall tracking ability and structural correctness in his hind legs which has placed him above the bull I've got in third, number 4. This number 4 bull, he's a slightly smaller type of bull, but he's extremely good along that top line, and it was probably just the width between his hocks and correctness in those hind legs, which has got him above the bull I've placed in fourth, number 2. The number 2 bull, again, he's a great muscular little bull. I believe he was just slightly structurally incorrect in those hind legs. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jess. Our next competitor will be Layla Riley, representing the Darling Downs Sub-Chamber. Hand right up close up there, and keep it very close to your mouth. Yep. Right up close.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Layla Riley and I'm the representative for the Darling Downs Sub-Chamber. Before I place my comment on a fine line of speckled bulls we have here today, I'd like to thank the exhibitors and breeders for giving up their time to bring them out here today. I'd like to thank the RNA and Queensland Ag Shows, and lastly, Anthony Ball, our overhead judge. Down here in first today I've got bull number 1. Bull number 1 is an exceptional bull. He's getting up there in the age, but however, he just carries that top line, carries that masculinity with him, carries that evenness throughout him into the hind quarters with that great testicular development. It was a hard split between first and second here today, but I've gone with bull number 3. Bull number 3 here today, I just found he just had that, didn't have that quite evenness throughout him. He was he's still a very masculine bull, so had a great top line on him. He's a very structurally sound bull out here in the ring for that weight, and he was just an exceptional bull. In third place today, I have bull number 4. Bull number 4 here, he's a great bull, very masculine, very nice even top line and hind quarters. However, comparing him to the top 2, I'd just like to fix up those testicles a little bit here today. Coming down in 4th place, I have bull number 2. Bull number 2, I like that masculine head on him. I like how he evens out in those shoulders and carries out through the bottom. However, I just feel like he didn't have the growth of age compared to the 3 bulls above him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Layla. Representing the Near North Coast Sub-Chamber now, Brooke Emery. Hand up close there.
Yep.
And keep it right up close to your mouth.
Am I able to hand this back at all? Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I place my comment on this fine line of bulls here today, I'd first like to thank the Queensland Ag Show Society for running this event. The order I've placed my bulls in today is 2, 3, 1, 4. I've gone with this bull up in first today. I believe he was the cracker and the powerhouse of the class. He's got that tremendous strength that he holds throughout him, and he tracks around the ring well. The overall structural correctness of this bull is what placed it over the bull in second place today. Another beautiful bull, you really got to admire the growth for age this bull has. Being 24 months old, he's the biggest in the class, and he carries it well as well. He's got that nice strength of top line and nice smooth and refined shoulders. The overall refinedness of those shoulders is what placed it over the bull in third place today. This bull, you really got to admire how long and deep this bull is. He's structurally correct, and I love the nice sire appeal he has. The overall structure of this bull is what placed it over the bull in 4th place today. Taking nothing away from this bull, you really got to credit to its breeder. He's got that nice refined shoulders, and he's got that nice barrel throughout him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brooke. Next contestant will be representing the South Burnett Sub-Chamber, Rihanna McIntyre. microphone right up close to your mouth.
No worries. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rihanna McIntyre, and today I'm here proudly representing the South Burnett Subchamber. Before I place my judgment on this beautiful lineup of bulls, I'd first like to make a few thank yous. First of all, to Queensland Ag Shows for all the time and effort you've put into making this event possible for me and my fellow competitors. I'd like to thank the South Burnett Subchamber for giving me the opportunity to judge at the Brisbane Ekka today. And I'd also like to thank our Overjudge and breeders and exhibitors of these cattle and anyone else who helped make this day possible. Today, what I was looking for was a bull that I would be able to go out and put with my breeding herd. He'd be able to go out and structurally correctly walk through the paddock and make a profit for me. I was looking for a bull that would be able to go and pass his quality attributes through to his progeny. Today, for me, with all this in mind, the order I've gone for is 2, 1, 3 and 4. This young bull that I've placed up in first place today, to me was the pinnacle of what I believe we should breed. He was an overall structurally correct bull and moved really freely throughout the show ring, and I have no doubt that he'll be able to go and do that in the paddock. This bull, he's a more compact made bull, and you can see that he packs a lot of carcass into a smaller frame. He's the youngest of the class, and today, a bull that I truly admire. Today, it was this bull's overall masculinity and hoodedness of eye that's got him over the bull that I've placed in second today. This sire that I've placed in second today, a very different type of bull, a more lengthier bull, a bull that's got a lot of growth to him, and a bull that has to be truly commended for the structural correctness walking around the ring. He was very free moving, especially throughout that shoulder structure. Today it was just this bull's overall masculinity throughout the head and the hood over his eye that's got him down in second place today. But a bull that you truly have to admire for his structural correctness of his testicles and the development that he carries through them and evenness, which is what's got him up in second place today over the bull that I've placed in third. This young bull in third place, the oldest of the class, and you can see a bull that packs a lot of carcass into the frame that he holds. He was an overall structurally correct bull as he walks throughout the ring, but for a bull of his size, I'd just like to see him more developed throughout those testicles. And today, it was this bull's overall structural correctness throughout his back legs that's got him over the bull that I've placed in fourth place today. The bull in fourth place today, a bull that carries masculinity right throughout his body type. He carries extreme neck extension, and a bull that truly has to be commended for his overall tidiness underneath. I would just like to see this bull with more angulation throughout those back legs, just to be able to help him move more freely around the ring and out in the paddock. But a bull that you truly have to commend for his overall carcass attributes. Collectively, this was a very even lineup of bulls and a group of bulls that could have gone either way today. Thank you very much. I'm Rihanna McIntyre, competing for the South Burnett Subchamber.
Thank you very much, Rihanna. The South East Queensland Subchamber representative now, Mr. Ian Hind.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, before I place my comments on these nice line of bulls here, I'd just like to thank Queensland Ag Shows, exhibitors, the handlers, sponsors and anybody else who made this day possible. The order I've placed these bulls in is 3, 1, 2, 4. Number 3 caught my eye as soon as he come out. Just the size of him, the sheer size, the masculinity in throughout those hindquarters, in his head. The power in his hindquarters is just tremendous. Just shows me that he can go out in any paddock and just do extremely well. The bull I've got in the second place, number 1, it was really hard for me to split these two bulls. I just went on the size that just split, just their growth for age. Still extremely masculine in the head, really strong hindquarters and in throughout smooth shoulders, everything that we're looking for in a bull. In third place here, I've got bull number 2. Just a little bit smaller, which pushed him down that line up a little bit, but still good depth in him. Good hindquarters, and he's really masculine in throughout that head. And in 4th place, I got bull number 4. I just noticed his testicular development just wasn't fully there. And just don't get me wrong, he's still a nice bull, and I'd credit to all the breeders. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ian. Our finalist from the Southwest Subchamber now, Kiralee Streeter. Hand right up there, the microphone close to your mouth.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Judging these Speckle Park bulls today, I was just looking for that bull that carried that overall balance. A bull that was reproductive and structurally sound and correct, but also a bull that carried that commercial relevance for today's industry. Today I've gone with this Speckle Park bull, number 2 up on top. He is the youngest bull of the class, and he is the littlest bull. But I really love the maturity pattern. If he could just walk off for me, please. I love the maturity pattern about this calf. Structurally, he's the most correct bull in this class. He's thick and he's wide up along that top line. He carries plenty of testicular development up in there, and it was just the correctness in those back legs and just that angulation that he carried that's placed him above the bull down in 2nd place today, this bull number 1. This bull number 1 in 2nd place today, he's the most outstanding sire of this class. You can see that as he walks in. As you pick him apart a little bit, you can really correct him in those hind legs a bit in that angulation. However, he's a bull I really admire for that length of body and that thickness that he carries. He's got the most beautiful sari head on him. He's got that plenty of crest about him. And it was just the growth for age and that correctness in those hips that's placed him above the bull down in 3rd place today. This bull I've put down in 3rd place today, I love the testicular development about this bull. Again, he stands on brilliant bone. Structurally, you could correct him in his structure, however, he's reproductively sound. I love the thickness up along that top line and that sari head about him. He's got plenty of neck extension and length, and he carries that meat and that muscle and the commercial relevance right down into that hind quarter. And it was just the testicular development and the correctness of those testicles that's placed him above this bull down in 4th place today. This bull I've put down in 4th place today, he's one of the biggest bulls of this class. He is one of the heaviest as well. I really love the thickness about this bull and the growth of age that he carries. He stands on brilliant bone. Again, he's very structurally correct. I just really like to correct him in those testicles, however, today. To conclude, I'd like to thank our Overjudge, the Queensland Ag Shows, the handlers and exhibitors of these cattle, and anyone else who can make this day possible. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kiralee. Our finalist from the West Moreton and Brisbane Valley Subchamber now, Georgina Austin. Hold the mic up there and right up close to your mouth.
Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to thank the Show Society, the Queensland Ag Shows for letting me judge these animals, the exhibitors and the Overjudge for making this happen. The order I placed these animals was 2, 4, 1, 3. The bull I put up in first, a bit younger than the rest of them, but overall very nice type. He's got the whole package, he tracks out well, he's got nice width over his top line, he's got nice testicular development, and he's very wide in the chest. The bull I placed below him, bull number 4, he probably just didn't track out as well as the bull above him, but he's got every bit as good as the bull. The bull placed down 3rd place, bull number 1, I found he didn't track out as well as the bull above him. He's got the weight for age and a lot of muscle to him, but stands a little bit narrow for my liking. The bull I put down in 4th place, bull number 3, he's the heaviest bull in the class. He's very masculine, but he just doesn't have the testicular development of the bulls above him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Georgina. And finally, our RNA representative, now finalist for the RNA, Beau McGann. Hand up there on the microphone and microphone close to your mouth.
Awesome. Hello ladies and gentlemen, before I place my comments on this beautiful class of bulls, I'd just like to say a big thank you to our Overjudge, the breeders and exhibitors of these cattle and the Queensland Ag shows today for hosting this event. Today I've gone in the order of 1, 3, 2, 4. When I'm judging bulls, I'm looking for structural soundness, reproductive soundness, and a bit of longevity in those back legs. And today I think I've gone with the bull that fits that criteria the most. This bull, so long, you get below him, he's got great even testicles, very, very smooth across that top line, and he's probably got the best shoulders out of these 4 in the class today. I still wouldn't class him as heifer safe, but it's still a very, very good bull. Over that top line, you've got all those expensive money cuts, and he walks around the ring like a cat. Just a beautiful, beautiful bull overall. I'd like to see him a little bit more masculine through that head, but that's the only flaw I can find in this bull today. In second today, probably outshunned just by the structural soundness and capacity through that, and the depth through that rump muscling. This bull I've got today in second, what a powerhouse. He'd be a great steer breeder, but today that's not the criteria we're judging on. A beautiful, beautiful bull, so much extension, especially through that front end, so masculine through that head, and he's got a great carcass attributes about him, and that's what I appreciate about him most. In third today, probably the smallest bull of the class, but you have to appreciate his tracking again. Walks around like a cat. He's beautiful, beautiful bull. You get in front of him, he's got that wide muzzle and neck extension, and this bull you really can't fault too much. I'd like to see him a little bit more growthier compared to these 2 above him, but a great bull. And in fourth today, just a little bit outshone by structural soundness and capacity of the 3 above him today, but a beautiful bull. He's obviously got so much bone. You get below him, he's got great even testicles. But yeah, it just came down to structural soundness today, and that bull in first place today is my is my champion. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bo. Over here, mate. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when he's ready. He's not finished yet. I'll give you that, sorry. Alright, you can speak on this one now and then we'll do the presentations and all that. Now for his comments, ladies and gentlemen, our Overjudge, Mr. Anthony Ball.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Keith. And firstly, before I start, a big thank you to the RNA and the Queensland Ag Shows for inviting me to be here today. It's an absolute wonderful privilege and an opportunity, and something that I've wanted to do for a long, long time. And to be here today to judge a competition like this with such talented young kids is certainly a highlight for me. Before I start and I talk about how I've placed the animals here today, I'd just like to commend all 10 finalists. You've done a tremendous job, obviously, to work your way through the show movement or the show system through your local shows to go to your regional finals and be here today at the exhibition. So I feel like all 10 competitors should feel very, very proud on the way that they've conducted themselves today, the way that they've spoken about their animals, and be very, very proud about how you've represented your region, across this great state of Queensland. I think it's important to remember when you're judging cattle, we all have our little differences and our little 1%ers on how we place our animals here today. So certainly no one is right, no one is wrong, provided that you can justify your decisions and you like the animals that you pick. So for mine here today, I've found a very, very clear winner in this class here today, and I've placed them 1, 4, 3 and 2. That's how I've seen them here today. I've gone for this big fella out the front here, the big dark fella, just purely on structural correctness. Where I live in far north Queensland, it's big cattle country. Myself personally, we have a lot of hills, we have a lot of rocks. Our cattle have got to cover a great many distances, and they've got to get around cows. So structural correctness is probably the most important thing for me that I'm looking for here today, and I thought this number 1 bloke here out the front probably had it in spades. You watch when he walks out, he tracks very, very well. He's very, very balanced there. That front foot takes off, that back foot goes in that same place, so he's very, very balanced. He's probably the smoothest bull in the class too through those shoulders. He's very, very correct through the plates there, over that rump set. And I heard a few of the kids talk about testicular development. For mine, in that scrotum there, he's probably got the most complete, most balanced scrotum in the class, and it's just that overall growth and that structural correctness, the way that he tracks out, that's put him in first here today. this is where it gets a little bit interesting. So we've got two animals. I went with the animal here in fourth and the animal in third, and I made a little bit of allowances for the kids to place those animals either which way. But for mine, in the end, I went with the animal in fourth place, again, purely back on structural correctness. Again, when you watch him move, he handles those front feet a lot better than the bull does in third place. He handles those back legs a little bit better. He tracks out for mine, and again through those shoulders into that forerib. He's probably a smoother animal, an easier doing animal. Granted, I would like to see that left testicle. I'd like to see a little bit more correctness there in that testicular development. Just balance those testicles a little bit. But I've given him the advantage purely on structural correctness. We get down to this big fella in third place here today. Now he's a big carcass bull. He's very, very eye-catching when he comes in the ring. You see a lot of good in him, and then you start to just break him down a little bit. Like I'd like to see him handle that front right leg, that offside leg. He's just starting to roll out a little bit there. I'd like to see him a little bit better in the shoulders there, a little bit better in the rear leg set. Granted, yes, his testicles are even, but I'd like to see a little bit more. Just a little bit more size in that testicular development there for a British animal, but I've given him the advantage just purely on red meat and capacity over this pretty neat, complete bull here in fourth place today. So that's how I saw him today, ladies and gentlemen. The big fella there in first, just purely on structural correctness. And again, when it comes to judging, we all have different areas that we live, and we all have different things that we look for. But for mine, structural correctness is a very, very big one. So again, congratulations to all the competitors there, and a big thank you to the R&A for allowing me to be here today to judge this wonderful class. Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. Right, those state finalists, if you could all just come out the front now, please. All out there, are we? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Hang on, 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, got it. So the result now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go in reverse order from third. Congratulations on running third, Rhianna McIntyre, representing the South Burnett Sub-Chamber. Second, hang on, with David Wilson, the President of Ag Shows Queensland, to present that ribbon, and plaque. Where is she? Oh, yeah, no, come on. We get a... No, wrong one. Righto, there's no third, righto. No need to try... Yeah, righto. No need to try and confuse me. I'm quite capable of doing that all on my own, thank you. Second placing, representing the Burnett Sub-Chamber, Annika Hansen. Congratulations, Annika. And the finalist, the Sub-Chamber, or the Queensland Ag Shows finalist or winner this year, is the RNA contestant, Bo McGann. Congratulations, Bo. Oh, God. Photographers, where are we? Just group up a little bit and we'll get some photos taken. Where's our country life photographer if he's about? Are you there?
The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent.
Yeah, we'll get your numbers off you too if you don't mind. Thank you. Where's it going out? Just whilst we're getting those photos taken, we've got the list now of the 8 contestants from each of the seniors and juniors that we'll be asking to speak. Might be 9 in the seniors, is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 8 juniors, and these are the 8 that we will be requiring to speak and give your opinions. Ava Tomlinson, Thomas Orphant, Braxton Ticini, Fletcher Skillington, Piper Wainwright, Jackson Dodson, Max Sedgman, and Ella Cannon. If those contestants can all just marshal up just out the back there. Yeah, those 8 that I just called, if you can come around the back of the tent here. Adrian and Richard are there to help you out there. Right, before we start now on our juniors and seniors, we'll bring the Angus group in because the juniors and seniors won't be commenting on the Angus cattle. We'll bring them through, and we'll ask Anthony Ball for his thoughts and placings on this Angus group. State competitors, if you could just come back to the tent, please. We've got certificates to hand out to you as well. All of those state finalists. Just up there, mate. Just up there. Right, our Overjudge, Mr. Anthony Ball.
Well, I thank you again, Keith, and again, I did fail to mention there before, but a big thank you to these exhibitors too. They've been out here since about 7 o'clock this morning, bringing these animals out here for us to judge here today. I think it's great to see the exhibitors getting behind these kids and supporting them. So, with our Angus females here today, I've gone for this female in first here today, the number 2 female for mine. She's probably the neatest and most complete female in the class here. I just love how feminine she is in the front end there. She just sweeps so beautifully down in that fore and rear rib. She's just got depth of body. She's got capacity for mine, the hip, the pin, and that just that structural correctness that she's got there. Just puts her up in first place here today. I think she's just a beautiful, beautiful wedgie female with a ton of femininity to her. It's that overall, just that correctness on the way that she tracks on those rear legs that have got her up over another growthy female here in second place. I'd probably just like to see a little bit more openness in that fore rib here on the female in second. Again, it's the growth that gets her over this nice little neat complete female here in third place today. She's probably just lacking a little bit of that growth and a little bit of that height of those females above her, but again, she's very, very structurally correct. She's deep. She's got that wonderful forerib. She's got that capacity, and she's very, very feminine in the front end, and that's what I like to see. And it's that overall femininity and that depth of body and that capacity that's put her over this. It's a big growthy heifer here in fourth place, and for mine, I'd like to see a little bit more depth of body, a little bit more around the girth, and maybe a little bit a bit more feminine through the front end. But for mine here today, very, very clear winner at the top of this class in the number 2 female. That's a pretty special female for mine. So again, congratulations to all the exhibitors for bringing them out here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anthony. I think those cattle, they can go now, Paul, can they? Yep, they can move off. Thank you very much. Again, a big thank you to our exhibitors for bringing their cattle down. They've got them all prepped up. Yeah, we'll get your neck cards off you before you go. Got them all prepped up, of course, for their judging. I think the Angus are judged tomorrow. So the exhibitors doing a great job in bringing those cattle forward here today, and then they've got to parade them again tomorrow. Right, we'll bring the limousines back in.
I haven't called the seniors yet. Yeah, I better call them too.
Right, we've already called our juniors to be standing by, but the 9 senior exhibitors who will be required to speak on their selections: Maddie Stevenson, Lucy Selby, Emerald Dean, Emma Bishop, Isla Van Mengerson, Will Hadley, Bronte Wright, Isla Newbury, and Bailey Williams. So those 9 competitors, if you could also come out the back and be ready for when we call you forward for your comments.
You got Amy first, Keith?
Ava Tomlinson. So our first competitor from the juniors to comment on their selection, Ava Tomlinson. If we could have you forward, Ava. Ava, yeah, come on. There we go. Hold the mic right up there, right up close to your mouth.
Okay.
Close to your mouth.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I start, I'd like to thank the RNA Show Society, the breeders and exhibitors for making this day possible, and for the Overjudge. What I look for in bulls is for them to carry out the masculinity within their whole body, have a straight top line, and have that nice bone structure. Bull in first, number 1, he tracked out well. He was nice and deep and long. And he was just the first bull that really stood out to me in this class. Bull in second, number 4, he was nice and long as the bull above him. He also tracked out really well too. But his angulation in his pasterns just wasn't as good as what I look for. Bull in third, number 2. He was nice and long as the bulls above him today as well. He had a good top line, but he just wasn't as deep as the bulls above him. Bull in fourth, number 3. He was long, but his tail head just wasn't the best, and his top line wasn't straight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ava. Next to speak will be Thomas Orphant.
Hold your hand right up there and keep it up close to your mouth.
Good morning. Before I place my comment on these fine line of bulls, I'd like to thank the RNA for making this thing happen, the show society, the owners and exhibitors of these cattle, and the Overjudge. Today I placed my order of 1, 4, 3, 2. Today I came out here looking for a bull that showed me structural integrity, a bull that tracked around the ring lovely, a bull that had good hindquarter thickness through that whole body, a good muscular head, and bull number 1 ticked all those boxes for me today. I believe this bull was the overall standout of the class as he walked in the ring. It was probably just this bull's thickness through the body that put him over the bull in second today, bull number 4. Bull number 4, you got to admire the sirey outlook of this bull, the lovely growth for age. Got a good testicular development for age, good bone. It was probably just this bull's tracking ability that put him over the bull in third today, bull number 3. Bull number 3, you got to admire the length and thickness of body of this bull. He's got plenty of bone, good feet, but it was just this bull's tracking ability that put him down today. But it was probably just the overall structurally correctness in those hind legs that put him over the bull in fourth today, bull number 2. Bull number 2, you got to admire the length of body of this bull and the lovely thickness, but he just got outdone on the day, but still a lovely bull. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thomas. Next up we'll have Braxton Tashini.
Right up close and keep it right up close.
Before I judge these fine line of bulls, I'd just like to thank the Show Society, the exhibitors here today, and everyone that is here that could make this day possible. The order that I put in was 1, 3, 2 and 4. The reason why I put 1 in first is because he had good length, he was very even, and he had some nice structure. Number 3, the reason why I put him in second, he tracked well in the arena. Yet again, his length like number 1, and he just stood out, and that's the reason why I had him in second. Number 2, I put him in third, just because he just looked he tracked very nicely. He had that good length as well, but just lacked compared to the other 2. In fourth place, I put bull number 4. The reason why I put him in fourth place, yes, he is placed very well. He just lacked compared to the others in this ring today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Braxton. Call forward now Fletcher Skillington for his comments.
Hold the mic up there and keep it up close to your mouth.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I pass my comments on this fine line of bulls, I'd like to thank the Overjudge, the RNA, the owners and the exhibitors of the cattle, and anyone else that made this day possible. Today, when I was judging these bulls, I was looking for a bull that had nice length of body, had that nice masculine head, had was smooth through the shoulders and had nice structural correctness. Today, bull number 1 ticked all those boxes. Going down into second place, I had bull number 4. Had that nice smooth shoulders, had that length of body, tracked out well, but I just felt like he just wasn't as masculine as the bull up on in top. In third place, I put bull number 3. Bull number 3 had that nice testicle development, had nice length of body, but I just felt like he was lacking in the structural correctness as the bulls above him. In fourth place today, I had bull number 2. Bull number 2 had that nice length of body, had nice masculine head, but I just felt like he just didn't track out as well and didn't have as much thickness as the bulls above him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fletcher. We'll call forward now Piper Wainwright to comment.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Before I start today, I would just like to thank the Overjudge, the RNA Show Society, the exhibitors, and anyone else who made this day possible. Today I have placed these limo bulls in the order of 1, 4, 2, 3. In first place I put steer number 1 because he tracked out well in the ring, he had that depth and length, and he was even in the top line. In second place I put bull number 4 because he has a nice brisket, he tracked out well, but he just didn't have the best structure in the pasterns. And in third place, I put bull number 2 because he is smooth through the shoulders, but he was just not deep enough through the body. And in fourth place today, I put bull number 3 because his tail setting was nice and he just didn't have an even top line. Thank you.
Your coat collar's a bit at the back.
Thank you very much, Piper. Next to comment will be Jackson Dodson.
Hold the mic up there and close to your mouth. Yep. Hold it with your hand up high.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I place my order on these fine ladder cattle, I'd like to thank the Overjudge, the RNA Show Society, the owners and exhibitors of these cattle, and anyone else who can make this day possible. My order is 1, 4, 3, 2. I put 1 in first because when he tracked around the ring, he was really well. He put his back foot where his front foot was. Yeah, he has a tidy underline, a nice set of testicles, and a masculine head. I put 4 in second because he tracked around the ring well. He had a tidy underline. He's probably just lacking the volume and the testicular development of the bull above him. In 3, I put 3 in third because he's a nice masculine bull. He's got a tidy underline, but probably just lacks volume and tracking ability. And today I put 2 in fourth because he tracked around the ring well, but he struggled to pull up his back legs, and he probably doesn't have the tidiest underline. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jackson. Next to comment will be Max Sedgman.
Hold your hand right up there on the microphone and keep the microphone close to your mouth.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and before I pass my comment on this class of bulls here today, I'd just like to thank the Overjudge, the RNA, the owners and exhibitors of these cattle, and anyone else who can make this day possible. I place these bulls in the order 1, 4, 3, 2. Bull number 1, as soon as he came into the ring, he was a clear winner. Plenty of bone, plenty of length about him. He's a real deep-bodied bull. Got them carcass attributes. He's a real true bull to his breed. You look at him, he's got that nice sloping rump, nice testicular development. But I just think it's his bull's overall capacity and the sire appeal that put him over the bull in second place here today. Bull number 4, another long, real sloping rump bull. I'd probably just like to fix up them hind legs when he's walking a little bit, but I just think it's this bull's overall capacity that put him over the bull in third place here today. Bull number 3. Bull number 3, a big bone bull, plenty of meat, plenty of bone. I'd probably just like to fix him up in the testicles, but I just think it's this bull's overall masculinity, the growth for age and that maturity that put him over the bull in 4th place here today. Bull number 2, taking nothing away from this little bull, he's still an early maturing type of calf. I'd probably just like to see him with a bit more sire appeal in that head, but overall these bulls are a true credit to their owners. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Max. And our final junior competitor to comment will be Ella Cannon.
Hold the mic right up there and close to your mouth.
Before I place my comments on this lovely line of limo bulls, I'd like to thank the Overjudge, the Eka Show Society, and the people who are taking their time out to let me judge these bulls today. My order was 1, 4, 3, 2. What I'm looking for in my bulls is they can go out in the paddock, make some calves, and get some money out of them, and to make sure they can track out nice and got a good structurally correct. The bull that did that for me was number 1. He just caught my eye as soon as he came in the ring. He just ticked off all those boxes for me. He could track out nice. He had a nice muscular head. He was nice and tidy through his underline and top line, and he could carry himself freely through the ring, and he's got a very good structurally correct. He's very structurally correct. What got this bull over the bull in second is just that tidiness and that capacity about the bull in second, number 4. Like I was saying, he just wasn't as tidy on that underline. He just didn't have as much as capacity as the one above him. But I still think he has a good muscular head. He's nice and he tracked out really good, and he also has a very good structure. It's nice and structurally correct. In third is number 3. What got him down in third is I'd just like to tidy up those testicles a little more, and he just couldn't track out as well as the one above him today, but he still has that length and capacity and that structurally correct. He's nice and structurally correct. Down in the limo bull down in 4th, I would also like to tidy up his testicles a little more, and he just couldn't carry himself as freely around the ring and couldn't track out as nice as the ones above him, but I would also like to fix up those feet a little more, but he still is a very long bull with a muscular head, but I just think he just didn't have that. He just couldn't carry himself as freely around the ring and as good as and didn't have that structurally correct feet. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ella. The first of our senior competitors to give us her selections, Maddie Stevenson.
Hold it right up there and close to your mouth.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to start by thanking the Overjudge, the exhibitors and handlers of the cattle, and the RNA, as well as whoever else made this day possible. I placed this beautiful line of bulls in the order of 1, 4, 3, and 2. The bull I've got in first, bull number 1, really caught my eye as soon as I walked into the ring. He's got that overall side appeal, he's got nice power and great volume. What got him over second today was that he's really structurally sound through those hind legs. The bull down in second has a really tidy sheath, clean testicles, and really, really even testicles. What's got him over... That's what's got him over bull down in third place, bull number 3. Bull that I've got in number 3 is bull number 3. He's got really structurally sound the whole body.
He's got a really nice sire appeal that's got him over 4th place today. However, I would just like to tidy up his sheath. Down in 4th, he just didn't have the sire appeal that I'm looking for today. I would also like to tidy up his sheath, and he's really full through the rump. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maddie.
Well done, mate.
We'll call on Lucy Selby now.
Hold it right up there and close to your mouth.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I place this class of Limousin bulls, I would like to thank the Overjudge, the RNA, and everyone else who made this day possible. I've placed these bulls in the order of 1, 4, 2, and 3. Number 1, I've placed him in first due to the sheer capacity of this bull. He is only young, so he still does have a lot of growing to do. But he's masculine throughout that head, smooth over that shoulder, nice depth to him, and round, and he has a nice rump to him as well. In second place, number 4. Number 4, you can see while he's standing there now, he's square. He tracks around that ring well. He's still got that masculine appeal to him as well. Just he lacked the depth that number 1 had. In third place, number 2. Number 2, he just lacked that testicular structure that I would have liked today. He still has that nice masculine look and depth and length to him as well. And in fourth place, number 3. Number 3 just lacked the tracking ability that I would have liked today and was just outclassed on the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucy. We'll call on Emerald Dean now.
Hold the microphone right up there and up close to your mouth.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. I'm Emerald Dean. Before I get started, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to the Overjudge, to the exhibitors of these cattle, and to the RNA, and to everyone else who made this day possible. Today, when I was judging this line of limo bulls, I was looking for a bull with capacity, a bull with structure, a bull that is going to improve my herd. Because of that, I put bull number 1 in first. Bull number 1, I felt that he just met all my requirements. He's a long, stretchy bull with a lot of muscle. I'd probably just like to clean him up in the front end, but overall, a very nice bull. In second, I placed bull number 4. Bull number 4 was a safe bull. He was a nice, clean bull, just the youngest bull on the day. He was probably just outclassed, but it was just the overall sire pull of bull number 1 that placed bull number 4 under bull number 1 today. In third, I placed bull number 3. Bull number 3 was a long, stretchy bull. He had a lot of muscle capacity to him. He was good over the shoulders, and he was really nice and clean. In fourth, I placed bull number 2. Bull number 2 was a nice bull. He tracked around the ring really well. He held his head up. It was probably just those back legs that placed him under the rest of the bulls today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emerald. Next to speak will be Emma Bishop.
Hold your hand right up there and the microphone up close to your mouth. Yep. And close to your mouth.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I place my order on this line of bulls, I'd like to thank the Overjudge, the RNA, the exhibitors, and everyone else who made this day possible. I've placed these bulls in the order 1, 3, 2, 4. I've placed 1 in first just because he caught my eye as soon as he came out. He was tracking really well through the ring and carries himself nicely. He's also got really nice testicular development and a nice tidy sheath. Also has a nice top line and really nice coverage and capacity. I've placed ball number 3 just below him today, just because he was just didn't do as well, doesn't have as much coverage, but still really nice. It was really hard to decide between second and third place today, but I've just had to put ball number 2 in third, just because again he didn't have that coverage as the 2 above him, but overall still a nice ball. I placed ball number 4 in 4th place, just because he didn't track really nicely, but still just again overall a really nice ball. Before I pass the mic on, I'd like to say thank you and good luck to all my other competitors.
Thank you very much, Emma. We'll call on Isla von Mengersen now to give us her thoughts and selections.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First off, I'd like to thank the Overjudge and all my fellow competitors here today. Today I have judged these bulls in the order of 1, 4, 3, 2. When I judge a lineup of bulls, I look for masculinity all throughout, thickness through that rump, and depth of body, as well as structure throughout the feet. Today I have placed bull number 1 in first place. This bull was definitely a standout here for me today. He was deep through that barrel, he was thick in the hind quarter, and he really had that testicular development, and he was clean through the sheath. I've placed bull number 4 in second place. This bull caught my eye when he walked out in the ring. He had that length of body, he had the capacity, he had the depth about him, but he just lacked in those back pastons. I've placed bull number 3 in third place. This bull was a really showy bull. He had that masculinity about him. He was long, he was wide over the top, but yeah, it's just those back feet could really, he just lacked in the back feet as the bulls above him. I've placed bull number 2 in 4th place. This bull was deep, he was long, he just lacked in the masculinity as the bulls above him, and I would just like to tidy him up in them back hocks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Isla. Call on Will Hadley now for his comments.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I place this class of young limo bulls, I'd just like to thank the RNA, our Overjudge, and the breeders and exhibitors. Today I've gone for bull number 1 in first place. I think when I'm looking for a bull, I want a bull that's functional, a bull that's going to be able to do his job for 4 or 5 years. And what an absolute meat machine that this bull in first place is. You look through that hind quarter, that rump. I reckon I could see the dinner plate on that top line. He's so structurally correct. He moves around the ring freely, and that's what got him in first place today. The bull in second, bull number 4. I think, given a different day, this bull could get first place in this class, and I think he would fit in someone's system. A bull that's very showy, he's got that appeal to him, very structurally correct, clean through that sheath, set up reproductively just how I like, and yeah, a really good bull. The bull in third place today, number 3. He's got length. He's as long as a freight train. Length weighs and weight pays, and at the end of the day, that's what we want. He just lacked a little bit in that hind quarter. I'd just like to, clean him up through that top line a little bit. Get a little bit more sire appeal about him. The bull in 4th place, bull number 2. I mentioned earlier I like a functional bull, and I think this bull probably could be cleaned up a little bit through those back legs, and that's what put him in 4th place today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Will. Now for her opinion, Bronte Wright.
Hand right up close to the
Okay, thank you.
microphone close to the
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, I'd just like to thank anyone who made this day possible. The order I placed these bulls today was 1, 3, 4, 2. The bull I placed in first, number 1, I just believe stood out as soon as he walked into the ring. You could see how free-moving he was, how structurally sound. He had great carcass and depth of body.
I just believe he'd do really well in the field. The bull I placed in second, number 3, I do believe that he had all the qualities of the bull I placed in first, but he just wasn't as clean as that bull. He lacked a little bit of the cleanliness underneath in the sheath, but a really well-rounded bull, good carcass. The bull I placed in third, number 4, it was really his structuralness that got him over the bull I placed last, number 2. I believe he walked really well. Unfortunately, I'd just like to see a little bit more development of the testicles in the back, and a little bit more growth, but I think he'll be a beautiful bull one day. And the bull I placed fourth, number 2, beautiful bull. I just think he lacked some of the structure in the back legs of the ones above him. But yeah, still all beautiful animals. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bronte. For her thoughts now, Elissa Newbury.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I start, I'd like to thank the RNA, the cattle exhibitors, and the Overjudge, and anyone else that made this day possible. Today, I placed my order in 1, 4, 3, 2. The bull I placed in first place, as soon as he walked through the ring, he caught my eye. The way he tracked around the ring, his muscle, his structure, everything was just correct to me. The bull I placed in second was number 4. The bull in second place had a lot of muscle on his back. He had a nice top line, nice structure. The bull I placed in third was number 3. I really liked this bull. His muscle, his fat, structurally correct. Just was a little bit smaller than I would have liked. That's why I was placed in third. In fourth place, I placed number 2. This bull was just a bit less structurally correct than the others, but really well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Elissa. And finally, Bailey Williams.
Before I pass my comments on these fine line of bulls, I would like to thank the RNA Show Society, breeders and exhibitors, any sponsors here today, and the Overjudge. When I was judging these bulls, I was looking for a bull that would have longevity and would do really, really good in my herd, and would be able to produce good calves and will be able to track along those across the gate when they're grazing. Today, that bull was number 1. This bull, he was just the most even bull. He had longevity, he's most masculine in the head, and he had the most even testicular development. He's nice and deep, very structural, and very strong in that hind quarter. Today in second, I had number 3, another great bull, long neck extension, good top line, standing good bone. I think I'd just like to tidy up his structure a little bit, and I would just like to tie that up for me, please. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. In third here today, I had number 2. Another very structural bull, nice and clean under that sheath and nice and clean in those testicular development. It was, I would just like to tie up how on that top line. I think he just needs to be a little bit stronger there today, thank you. And in fourth here today, I had number 4. Number 4, another great bull. I think this bull will do outstanding. I think it's just the growth for age and the way that he tracked down the ring. I'd like to tie up his testicular development. I love to have all these bulls in my herd. These are all credit to their breeder. Thank you. Oh Jesus! What am I doing?
Thank you very much, Bailey. We'll call on our Overjudge again, Anthony Ball, to comment on these 4 Simmental bulls. Thanks, Anthony.
Well, thank you very much, Keith. And again, ladies and gentlemen, just put your hands together quickly for these young men and women here. It's not been easy going across these 3 rings, but I think they've all done a mighty fine job. And again, They should all be very, very proud on the way that they've conducted themselves here today. It's great to see so many kids here. It's great to see so many schools here and so many regions of this great state of Queensland being represented here today by the various sub-chambers as well. So, again, for mine, a very, very easy class here in this limousine class here today. I've gone with this bull up front here today. Again, I get back to structural correctness, and this guy's got it. He gets it. He not only does he have structural correctness there, but he's got the carcass attributes that we're looking for in these European cattle there. I just love the way that he blends through that front end, through the shoulders there, through the middle, the hip, the pen, the meat, and everything that he's got going to him there. He's probably the most masculine bull in the class as far as the development through that head goes, and it's that overall width and that maturity pattern, I suppose, that puts him over gives him the advantage over this very, very correct bull here in fourth place. Very, very correct. This bull just probably doesn't have the bone and the scale of the fella above him. But again, we get back to structural correctness. We're looking for animals that can go out and be in our beef herds for a long, long, long time and walk the distances and cover the cows. And that's why this guy's in second place here today. So it's that structural correctness that's put him over. A bit bigger animal here, a growthier animal here in the third place animal, the number 2 limousine here. I just like to clean him up in that rear leg set there. He's just for mine. He's just got a little bit too much set to him there. Walks under himself a little bit. I'd like to smooth him over that tail head if I could a little bit more. In placing third over fourth, the limo in third there. He's just a bit better in the front end. He handles those front feet a little bit better. He's just not quite as turned out. There's a little bit more meat in the twist there. That's what's given him the advantage over the smaller calf there in fourth place. But again, a clear winner for mine, and congratulations there once again to all the kids. A big thank you to the vendors here for bringing these animals out, and a big thank you to the RNA and all those that have made this possible here today. It certainly hasn't been an easy job. So if you can give everyone another big round of applause, that'd be much appreciated.
Thanks, Anthony. Right, I've got the result now of the Junior Young Stud Beef Judges competition for the RNA for 2025. And highly commended. We got ribbons. We got the ribbons for highly commended. We have highly commended. If we could have you forward, please. Ella Cannon, Ava Tomlinson, Fletcher Skillington, Piper Wainwright, and Braxton Tashini. Lockie Hart, one of our new RNA councillors, to present these ribbons. There's 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks all right. No, wait here. We've got to get photos and things. Right, third placing, Max Sedgman. Where are you, Max? Here he comes. Second, Jackson Dodson. And that will leave our winner, Thomas Orphant. Congratulations, competitors. And Overjudge Anthony Ball just presenting the first prize ribbon. Righto, stand in there close and get a photo. Come on, you'll finish up in Queensland Country Life next week. The Bible of the Bush, celebrating 90 years. Senior results are still being calculated, so it won't take us too long, but we'll... When we get over to judging of our young judges, prime beef judging, we'll be doing that over in front of Machinery Hill. You can see the cattle will be penned over there, so that'll be over. It won't be in this ring, it'll be over in front of Machinery Hill. Right, results now for our seniors. Firstly, the highly commended Emma Bishop, Emerald Dean, Maddie Stevenson, Bronte Wright, Elissa Newberry and Bailey Williams. If you could all come forward, please, and we'll get your ribbons presented by Mr. Will Roberts, another one of our RNA councillors. And so, third placing. Hang on, stay here, we're going to get your photo taken, you get in Country Life. Rogues Gallery in Country Life you'll be. Third placing, Isla Van Mengerson. Second to Lucy Selby, and that means that Will Hadley is our winner of the Senior Young Judges Stud Beef competition. Righto, now you first, second and third in the seniors. When you finish getting your photos taken, we want first, second and third over here to the table. Thanks to the stewards table, thank you. And I don't know what happened to the Queenslanders there, but they tell me first, second and third in that all from New South Wales. We can't have that.
The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent.
Just a reminder, our young prime beef judging will take place over there in that ring just in front of Machinery Hill, which is over on my left-hand side there.
The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL agent. The Gender View Invitational Bull Sale will offer 70 industry-relevant Limousin and Angus bulls at the Coolabunga Sale Yards, August 16 at 12 p.m. Semen and morphology tested, fully vaccinated. A bull for everyone. Contact your preferred GDL.